What up, though? It's your boy Big Snoop D-O Double G. Oh my God. Gotta give a shout out to
DJ
Magix. You can hit him up on his Instagram. It's Magix the Man at MAGIXTHEMAN.
Outside the box, here with me, I have Ari Luv official. Ari, go ahead and introduce yourself for the people.
Hey, my loves, it's Ari Luv coming at you for the first time outside the box podcast. I'm super excited.
Yes, we're gonna talk about music. Super excited to talk about some different albums. We have Drake. He's had just some incredible stuff, Billboard awards, tons of different accolades with Certified Lover Boy. Then he went ahead and put out the house music album. Then he also put out the collaboration album with 21 Savage. We were initially going to compare and contrast Drake with Kendrick Lamar, but we decided and realized that Drake put out 3 albums within the span of 2 years, so we can't really compare anyone to Drake. We can only compare Drake to Drake. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do here. First off, Ari, tell us, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate Drake's Certified Lover Boy, his house album, and also his collaboration album with 21 Savage? Give him a rating for us.
All right, so Certified Lover Boy, I would give it a strong 8.
Why? Break that down.
I would give Certified Lover Boy a strong 8 because Drake is always like very versatile, so he's always going to give you like different sounds, and that's what I love about him. He's not going to just like stick with the script or go with the trend. So the album, I feel like it had like variations of different kinds of sounds, and so that's what I love about it. And also, you know, the lyrics is always fire, so I'm gonna give him an 8.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Not only would you give the rating for the house album, but that one was totally different, genre bending, just like, you know, like some people call it techno album, but it's actually a house album. So like, what do you rate that, and like, how was that for you? Were you able to sit and listen to that project?
So I was able to sit and listen to it, and I'm not like house music is not my go-to, but I would be considered eclectic, which like I can listen to different genres and I can, you know, vibe with it. So I would give the house album a 7.5, but only because I'm thinking about Beyonce's house album. And so if I had to rate those two, I would give her a higher score because I just feel like hers was better.
But people overseas, they like house music in general, and they like...
That's true.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, in that consideration, would you give it a higher rating? Like, say, like if you lived in France.
Okay, yeah. So like if I lived overseas, like outside of America, it's probably a 9.5, like maybe a 10.
Got it. So you kind of go with the vibe of like what's here versus...
Exactly.
Okay, cool. And you were just saying like you were vibing off of the 21 Savage and the Drake collaboration album. We talked a little bit earlier off the mic about the song Knife Talk. Knife Talk was on Certified Lover Boy, and that song kind of to a degree was a foreshadowing of their collaboration. I personally feel like it was probably one of the more popular songs in the album. What are your thoughts on that? And then why do you love the Drake and 21 Savage collaboration album the most?
That's a good question. I just really feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm in the studio with them both when I'm listening to Her Loss, because I'm listening to both their lyrics and I'm just like, yeah.
You the hype man. You the hype
man.
Exactly. The hype woman.
Yes. Don't get it twisted. I'm a hype woman. Ain't no man up in here.
Okay. So tell us, like, give me one of your favorite songs off the album.
So one of my favorite songs off of the 21 Savage and Drake collab.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So one of my favorite songs on there actually would have to be Spin the Block, or I think it's called About You or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why is the album called Her Loss?
Because like if you kind of pay attention, like he's talking about a woman, like
consistently.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's kind of like a love letter.
So if I leave you off the podcast, is it your loss?
What?
Okay, that was a reach. All right, that was a reach. I made you laugh. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's an interesting album, Her Loss. And yeah, you're absolutely correct. It's like thematically throughout the whole album. It's like, talking about a specific woman. Who do you think he's talking about?
I don't know, because like the girl on the cover of the album, I don't know who she is, and then I don't know, there's something like in the Snapchat news about her, but I didn't like pay attention to click into it, so I don't really know if it's like clickbait or if it's like actually a person. But anyways, I don't know who he's talking about, but some say that he's talking about SZA. So
okay, and you did reference that. You said in the last SZA album, which was super awesome, basically she referenced something on like a Kendrick Lamar thing, and it might have been a Drake thing, Smoke on your top 5. That's dope. Kind of pivoting, because we talked about this offline here, off the mic. If you were able to put a super group together, because we're talking like, possibly Drake and 21 Savage is a group thing, Drake and Future's group thing. Who, just give me real quick your top 4 R&B artists that you put in a super group together.
yes, so my super group, because I am R&B lover from another mother, my R&B super group would be Jasmine Sullivan, off top, Summer Walker, Janae Aiko, and also it would be SZA. Yeah.
What about Doja Cat? Why'd you leave her off?
Now look, I said what I said. Doja Cat, she can sing, but she can't sing. There's a difference. Okay.
So who would you put in a group?
So Doja Cat, she cool with like Coi Leray or even like Nicki Minaj, because she be singing, but she'll be singing. You know what I mean? So
speaking on that, Nicki Minaj, this is Music Talk, by the way, exclusively on iHeartRadio, Outside the Box. So speaking of Nicki Minaj, are you anticipating a new Nicki Minaj project this year? And if so, what do you think that's going to look like?
Man, okay, so like I thought, like, did she not come out with the album, or is she not coming out with the album after she dropped the Super Freak?
Yeah, there was some controversy of her song like not being accepted into the Grammys. Like basically, I think she submitted it and they tried to put it in a different category. So she was like, man, I'm out.
She wanted it to, she felt that it was supposed to be under like a pop category. And that was like the whole like beef with her and Lotto, because Lotto won, I think she won a Grammy for Big Energy because it was considered pop. But Nicki Minaj was like, hold up, wait a minute, like my song is considered pop. But Lotto was like, no, your song ain't considered pop. So anyways, yeah.
Man, so kind of in a way they would have been competing, and it's almost like it would have been a bad look for her if she lost against Big Energy. Big Dick Energy?
It's Big Energy for the radio waves, sir. I say dick, unless you're referring to the whale, Moby Dick, I think.
Okay. So, man, that's tough. That's tough. We got to definitely revisit this and talk about this more, because Nicki Minaj is a legend.
Yeah, she's queen.
Yes, and honestly, like, she paved the way and opened up the doors for...
Sure did. All you city girls,
yep.
All you Lottos,
yep.
All you Coi Leray, all you women.
All of it.
I won't call y'all out y'all name. But y'all be calling y'allself out y'all name. I'm just saying.
That part. So, just kind of getting back to the album review thing. So we got Drake's Certified Lover Boy. We got Drake's house music album. I think it's like Forget About This, Nevermind. Or like,
yeah,
I said something, Nevermind. Or something like that. And then...
I changed my mind, Nevermind.
Right. Drake's 21 Savage album. What's that one called?
Oh, Her Loss.
Her Loss. That's right. So, basically, you give... Certified Lover Boy 7.5 or 8?
Yeah, I would say Certified Lover Boy. Yeah, I would say 7.5.
The house album, what do you give?
I would. Okay, so I said like if I lived overseas, I would probably give it like a 9, but I don't, and house music is not my number one forte, so I give it a 7.
Got it. And then Her Loss, what do you give?
I give Her Loss like 8.59.
Nice. So Her Loss basically is your favorite overall. So just to kind of be clear, you would like to see more collaboration out with Drake.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, specifically from him and 21 Savage.
Nice. Who else could you see him doing a collab out?
Right. So also I did mention like any of his Canadian pals, so I think The Weeknd is Canadian, I believe, or whatever. And The Weeknd, I could see him collabing with him. You know, it would be cool if him and Rihanna did an album together, but I think that's lost. So, and I don't think ASAP Rocky's happening.
What about Drake and Chris Brown album? What did that sound?
Oh yeah, I could vibe out to that. Yeah, they just gotta get over their little light skin beef and it'll be all good.
Okay, yo.
I don't know what it is about y'all light skins. Y'all need to get together.
Yeah, no, we'd love to see that. That'd be awesome. Two exceptional talents coming together, putting their differences apart. Synergy, sum total, two parts coming together, being greater than their part. And who else? So, as far as this Drake album is concerned, the most recent one, what does Drake have planned? I know he has something up his sleeve. Didn't he just drop something on his social media saying he's gonna drop something?
Did he?
I think so.
Oh,
I think he said something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a movie or a trailer or a film.
It's about time. Like, I'm just gonna say it now, like, he's kind of been on too long of a run to not be appearing in movies. Like, even Chris Brown has appeared in movies. And even like rappers that are far below him has appeared in movies. So I'm not sure why he hasn't.
Yeah, especially because he has a background as an actor. It is interesting.
The Degrassi.
It's interesting to consider why.
Hello, Drake. What's going on?
Yeah, bro.
What's good?
Tupac was a rapper and
look, I sound like Nicki. What's good?
Yeah, I think that's next level. Iconic next level. You know, but maybe there's a stigma to that. Maybe he doesn't want to be typecast and be like looked back at, you know what I mean, like as an actor, and like maybe his love is the music, and so maybe that's kind of where that sits for him, possibly, but you know, we never know. Only he knows and only God knows. So Ari, give the audience a little bit of your background and how they can connect with you, you know, kind of submit some questions for the next episode about some different musical talents and artists that we're going to review.
So a little bit of my background is I love music. I grew up singing, being in choirs, not starring in plays, but you know, participating in plays. Definitely a big Beyonce fan. I also have just like a work background as an executive in the radio industry. So I'm heavily just always involved on what's happening next in the music industry. I do favor R&B over hip-hop and rap. So if you're asking me about like the latest rapper, I probably have to just look them up real quick. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm a R&B, trap, soul type of gal, and I really would love to get some suggestions on, you know, what the next episode could be about. Me and DJ Magix were talking about Ella May and how her and DJ Mustard have not collabed in a while, and I missed that, and I'm sure y'all missed that. So inquiring minds want to know, honey, what is the tea? What happened? What happened? So maybe we could talk about that.
That part. We appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. This is the Outside the Box podcast, Music Talks, specifically exclusively on iHeartRadio. It's MAGIXTHEMAN. Back at you again with some more information.